Hi, and welcome to A View from the Bed. This is a CHI St. Vincent podcast where we talk to real patients about their healthcare perspective. We know that your healthcare journey can be scary, so that's why we want to get their view on the good, the bad, and the ugly from diagnosis to recovery. Enjoy today's episode. Hey guys, welcome to today's podcast. And we have a really, really good story today with Brittney with a pretty serious surgery that she had to undergo. So, Brittney, thank you for joining the podcast today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, before we jump right into what it is, tell us a little bit about how did you first know something was wrong?
Well, to be honest, I went to my local hospital,
Okay.
JRMC in Pine Bluff, and I thought I was just having gallbladder issues.
Okay.
I had been taking the weight loss shots, semaglutide, and I knew that was a side effect. So I went up there and I was in excruciating pain. So they ran some tests. I'm thinking, okay, they're going to tell me I need to get my gallbladder out.
Yeah.
They run some tests, and the doctor there just happened to run an extra scan.
Okay.
And came back and was like, there's a shadow on your pancreas. Like, I think we just need to take a look at it just to make sure.
Sure.
And so they sent me back for another scan. And then they're like, okay, yeah, there's definitely something there.
Okay.
And it kind of just spiraled from there. I got transported by ambulance to St. Vincent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So your symptoms were very, you said like gallbladder-like.
Oh, I had excruciating pain in my upper abdomen and in my back.
Your back.
It felt like I was dying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never been, I tell people all the time, I think it was worse than child labor.
Oh, man.
Because it was bad.
Yeah.
I just called my mom and I was like, we got to go to the hospital. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it's by the grace of God.
Well, you know, with that symptom too, I mean, it could mirror a heart attack.
Yeah.
It could mirror gallbladder. I mean, there's so many things that I would mirror that you absolutely should go to the ER.
For sure. I was terrified.
Oh my gosh. So there was a shadow and they ended up transporting you to St. Vincent.
Yeah. The doctor came in at JRMC and he's like, I have a good colleague of mine that works at St. Vincent. He specializes in the pancreas, which is Dr. Tilly. He already knows you're coming. We're going to go. They need to do some more tests, and all the gist. They worked that out. I got transported up here, and they already had a room for me and everything here when I got here.
Yeah.
It was a very good experience.
Wonderful.
This hospital was really great.
Well, good. So when you get, and Dr. Tilly's great. Oh my God.
Oh, heaven sent.
So when you get here to St. Vincent, and from what is kind of the timeline from the time you got here to the time some kind of surgical intervention, and how did that conversation go?
So as soon as I got here, it was like in the middle of like a nighttime shift.
Okay.
So obviously there was no like emergency surgery at that time. The next morning, I want to say about 8 a.m. or so, Dr. Tilly came in and his team, and they kind of talked about what was found, told me what they wanted to do at ERCP, which was the scope. Kind of went over all the tests. They did tell me I had very, very severe pancreatitis.
Okay.
And that I did have, they wanted to see what's going on in my gallbladder.
Okay.
So they talked about the ERCP. That was the first step.
Okay.
So once we did that, they scheduled that. I want to say it was either the same day or the next morning. That's kind of a fog because I was pretty medicated.
Well, sure, I bet.
But I actually spent a week in here before.
Oh, wow.
And then I had to come back because my pancreas was so inflamed that they couldn't do a procedure.
Okay.
That exact time.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, you had the pancreatitis.
And when they did the ERCP, they were like, okay, you have pancreatitis, but you also have gallstones that are getting stuck in the duct. That is stuck in the duct.
Painful.
And they're not able to lodge through, so we're going to have to go in and put a stent.
Okay.
And all those things. So they did all that.
Okay.
Before I was discharged.
Okay.
That week. But he also said the gallbladder needs to come. It's bad. And so he scheduled me. I want to say it was just a couple of weeks later.
Okay.
He wanted to give my pancreas time to heal before going in and, messing anything up that was already broken.
Yeah. So the shadow, was that part of the was that from the pancreatitis?
It was
a
tumor. It was.
Oh my gosh. So eventually a tumor was.
Yes. They end up doing an MRI and they said it was a precancer. Well, I didn't find out it was precancerous, obviously, until they did a biopsy.
Okay, sure.
But when they did the MRI, there was definitely a spot on my pancreas.
Oh my gosh.
And the doctor, even at my local hospital, was like, I don't know why or how this lady knew, the other doctor knew to take a scan, but she did. She just happened to put an extra picture. I'm not really sure how all that works, but he was like, but most people don't find it because there's no symptoms to pancreatic cancer, So a lot of times it's deadly by the time
it's
found it.
Yeah.
So once they did that, I came back and Dr. Tilly did my gallbladder.
Okay, yeah.
He did the robotic procedure.
Yeah.
And then in January 14th of 25, I came in for my whipple.
Okay. And that's where they removed
the head of my pancreas, part of my bile duct, part of my stomach, part of my intestines, my duodenum, and 17 lymph nodes around it.
Ooh, that's a lot.
I was under for about 10 hours.
That's a lot of surgery. And that's a lot going on in your body.
Oh.
But I will tell you, oh my gosh, if you have to have the whipple, Dr. Attili.
Oh, he is your go-to guy. He has the best bedside manner. He is very thorough with what he's going to do, how the procedure is going to go.
Yeah.
Without him, I probably wouldn't have been so calm, so calm. And because he was probably the best doctor I've encountered.
That's amazing. And especially when you go from, you're taking some weight loss shots, you're feeling good. Then you're like, oh, it's just going to be a gallbladder thing, to all of a sudden you have a tumor and you're having to have all these little pieces removed. I mean,
it was.
How were you handling that emotionally?
Oh, I was a wreck. The Holy Spirit. That is how. Jesus Christ himself. I tell everybody all the time that Jesus is who sent Dr. Tilly to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally saved my life.
Absolutely. Divine intervention.
He told me, if you would not have found that in 5 years, you would be dying of pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was nasty. It was ugly.
That is.
And it was a lot of emotions. It was like a roller coaster because, I have 2 kids. So,
okay. Like, are they young?
Yes. I have a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Oh, wow.
And so my thoughts are like, anytime the C word comes, it's
I want to be here for my kids. And especially in a part of the body like the pancreas or things where, a lot of people talk about breast cancer and colon cancer and, but now we are hearing more conversations openly about pancreatic cancer, blood cancer, all the different ones, because we are hearing more and more about pancreatic cancer.
Yes. It's becoming a lot more vocal for sure.
It is, which is great because to be aware, like stories like yours.
Yes.
I
tell everybody, I mean, if it is, and what's crazy is there's no pancreatic cancer in my family.
Okay.
There's no heredity, so you just don't know.
You don't
know. Stay going to the doctor. I mean, get stuff checked. If you have a problem, get it checked out.
Oh, absolutely. So, you're going through these emotions. You have this surgery. Tell us a little bit about like what that recovery process was like.
So Dr. Attili was actually shocked because I only spent 4 days in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
And, I had the open procedure. So I was cut from the top all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
And so I spent 4 days here, and then my mother stayed with me for 2 weeks post-op.
Okay.
I went back to work in 2 weeks, half days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I had drain tubes. I have a very high pain tolerance. So I just winged it. Like I didn't take any, after I got home, I didn't take any pain medication.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I took Tylenol, ibuprofen. But, it doesn't go that way for everyone.
No, it doesn't.
I actually joined a couple of whipple support groups on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because, it's a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
Like your stomach and all your digestive, it's never going to be the same again.
No. It's really not.
Yeah.
And, I'm so glad you brought that up, because the wonderful thing about social media is now you can find these support groups. And so really, we encourage people, don't be ashamed to join a support group for anything, whatever you need a support group for. But, if you are facing like something like a whipple, go find that support group and learn from them, but then also tell them what you're going through and get some feedback. And just even from the emotional aspect, it's somebody who can understand what you're going through.
100%.
Which, it's wonderful to have family and friends, but their knowledge of understanding what you're feeling
is different,
is limited.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that you found.
Before I had the procedure, I was already on support groups because I was terrified. It's like the biggest abdomen surgery you can have. So
it is.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Here I am, 35 years old, and I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do? So, I was very, 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 very scared.
Yeah, I bet.
There's no denying that. I was terrified.
I bet. It's especially when they're like, we got to take a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's like
you're hurting my onions and put them back together and stuff. Like that's.
It's like all these ingredients. It's like, wait, I need that.
Well, and even going on support groups, not like I said, everyone's experiences are different with procedures. That's anything. And so, of course, some of them are like, that happened. Like, I hope that don't happen to me.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Because
it can be terrifying because you're going to hear the worst ones and you're going to hear the good ones, But I guess my upper hand in it was my age.
Yeah.
A lot of people are in their 60s and above when they get the procedure done.
Yes. I would say, age, you were overall healthy beforehand. You had a good support group, so it was, and too, I think just generally your overall demeanor about it. We've talked about this with several people on here, but attitude really plays a big role in that recovery process. It doesn't mean you're not going to have rough days, but it's like, okay, I'm having a rough day today, but it's okay. Tomorrow will be better. And
you have to do it that way.
You have to, because it's just moment by moment you just got to take it as it comes.
Well, and I will say for anyone that may have to undergo that procedure, you have to get up and move. You have to get up and move. They are removing organs. They are, your legs, you don't want blood clots. Like you've got to get up and move. And I did. That's why I was out of the hospital in 4 days because the next day I was up walking.
Yeah, you're like, let's walk down that hall.
Yes. Me and my mom, I got my drain tubes and I'm like, cut all the way open. But I'm like, I'm going to do this because I'm ready to get home to my kids. I got to get back to work. I got bills, just life in general. So
and it helps take the soreness too.
100%
is, when they have to cut through all those muscles and tissue, it gets sore the longer you sit.
Definitely.
And it's like, it's kind of like when they tell arthritis patients, the more you move, the better you feel.
Yes.
And, sometimes you're like, but it hurts. But over time,
it gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
Well, that's great though. That just getting out of bed and moving around. And
yes.
So your first follow-up with Dr. Attili, how did that go?
To be honest, it went well. I want to say the first follow-up, I ended up getting, it was either the first or the second. I got my drain tubes removed.
Oh, wow.
They were not producing. I'm telling you, the Lord really blessed me in that whole situation because I'm telling you, the recovery, all the things he took over.
Yeah.
And I mean, without Dr. Attila, I'm telling you, Dr. Attila is heaven sent.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. Not everyone can get up and move, in your 60s, 70s, it's kind of hard. I mean, your joints and everything's stoved up, So I was pretty blessed with that. But my appointment went good. Every follow-up, my scans afterwards were great. My lab work.
Yeah.
No more cancer antigens or none of that. So, I mean, I'm blessed.
That's amazing.
I'm blessed for sure.
I mean, and I tell you what, like looking at you, you would never know that you had undergone such an intense procedure and time and at all by looking at you.
No, it's just been a little over a year.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, after about probably a month, I was back to my normal diet.
Okay.
I eat what I want, drink what I want. Now, I will say there's some things that play into that.
Oh, sure.
Now, my digestive system doesn't work the same. So I do struggle with some issues.
Sure.
But overall, I mean, I can't complain.
Yeah.
Like sleeping on your right side, I know that sounds small.
Yeah.
But like that's the side I slept on before I had surgery. And now I can literally feel my insides shifting over.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I hate it.
Yeah.
But I have had to adjust to that. I know that sounds small to some people, but when you sleep and you find a way to sleep out and get good sleep, it's...
You know what is funny? I'm glad you mentioned that because sometimes after a major surgery, when things are removed, you do have this sensation, and I don't know how to describe it. You have a sensation of internal loss.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember when I had back surgery.
Yes.
And I could not swim that summer because they had to remove my L5S1. And when I was suspended in the water, I felt it. It is the weirdest feeling. And like, the people are like, how does it feel? And you're like, I can't tell you. Not there. I get it. I understand.
I cannot tell you, but it's still, I get super nauseous on my right side. It is just, I can't.
Yeah, things just shift.
I'm just like, that's the best way I can. My stuff is moving around, and people are like, "You feel that?" I'm like, "I'm telling you, I feel that."
Yes, it is. It is weird, and I know now how. When they say someone who's an amputee has phantom,
yes, I've heard that
pain, and it's almost similar internally.
Yes,
where it's just like I don't have this working, or it's different, but I feel it.
I definitely feel it.
What is from a dietary perspective? What is the hardest thing that you deal with from a dietary perspective?
Digestion all alone, like.
Okay.
A lot of people who have undergone that procedure take pancreatic enzyme replacements.
Okay.
I am not on anything. He did not prescribe me anything. He didn't feel that I needed anything. And I'm not so sure if I'm not just now experiencing some things.
Sure.
Like constipation's a big issue because, everything's not digesting.
Yeah.
And so like, there's definitely some cons.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like if that's the least of I'm down.
Listen, I mean, on the podcast, we've talked about poop so much.
Oh yeah.
Because it literally is the central system of your body that what comes in, it has to go somewhere. And if it ain't coming out, you got a problem.
And I'm going to tell you, it is different. The smells, the textures from the beginning of post-op until now, it's crazy.
It's just different.
It is crazy. A lot of people struggle with passing gas, right after the procedure because, they blow you up. You're under for so long.
And it needs to go somewhere.
But it's different. Like, it's terrible.
Well, yeah.
It's absolutely terrible.
I bet.
It is a different smell that you have never smelled before. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not really embarrassed anymore.
Sure.
I was at the time, but
Sure.
I'm like, you know what? Like I don't have no filters. So
Exactly.
I can't help it.
No.
But
No.
it's gotten better. I think a lot of stuff, it's time.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. And I think, too, like you mentioned, an embarrassment factor is you have to be okay with your new normal because your new normal is now your normal.
Yes. And it's hard to find the normal.
It is.
It really is because one day you might be running to the bathroom and terrified that you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
To you hadn't been in a week.
Yeah.
And that is a big deal on an everyday life.
Oh, sure.
Your health and how you feel.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that would probably be my biggest complaint since surgery would be I wish the digestive stuff was a little better.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm alive, so.
And, it's, I guess if that's, like you said, the price you kind of pay for your health, I mean, those are things that at least there are aids in that. And
absolutely. Yes. There's ways to fix it.
There are. And there's so many, things now over the counter that you can get to help with your pooping.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Your bowels all together. I mean,
yeah.
There's something to cure it.
There is.
It's better than cancer.
100%. 100%.
That's what I tell it. I mean, it's better than cancer. I find it hard to complain when I've been so blessed in the situation because I'm telling you, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
It's just, it is mind blowing to me. Just how everything fell right into place, the right doctor, just all the things. It was just aligned, like you said, divine intervention, 100%.
100%.
So, I mean, I am blessed beyond measure. So I'm definitely not one to get on the support group. Like, you shouldn't get this. You shouldn't do this because if it wasn't for the whipple, I would not be living to see my children graduate. So that's what's important to me.
100%. I mean, 100%. And, speaking of your kiddos, is this something that they think was just kind of random, or is it something that they think you need to watch for your kiddos as they get older or to have awareness?
He didn't tell me that I needed to worry about my children or anything like that. He pretty much told me that I was going to live a long, healthy life now. I mean, he was just very positive. That's one thing that I love the most about him and his staff, especially his nurse that's with him, Brandy.
Yeah.
They're both very helpful. I can still text her to this day if I have a health scare that I'm just like, hey, I need to do something to fix this, or how can I fix this?
Oh, yeah.
And she responds quickly, gives me what I need to do. So I really recommend if anybody gets it to make sure they have a doctor that cares.
Yeah.
And that knows what they're doing.
Yes.
And that I was blessed with. So
yes, no, it's very important because you got to make sure you have one that knows what they're doing.
That's very tedious work.
Yes. Very tedious, long, as you heard.
Long.
And I'm just so glad though that now your pain got to a point you couldn't ignore it. But so many people will have pain or some kind of pain and they'll brush it off or, and so it, if something doesn't feel right, and you guys know this on the podcast, every episode I say this, if it doesn't feel right, it is not right.
It is not right.
But no matter how small it is, it's better to go get it checked out and to be told it's gas or indigestion and to ignore it and it's something larger. And that's with anything. If it's your breathing or if it's, a joint problem or, something just is hurting and it used to never hurt, tell your doctor, tell your primary care doctor, if it feels emergent, go to the emergency room because catching it early.
Yeah, because I was one of those people. Now I brushed it off.
Yeah.
For a week or two. the pain would come mostly at nighttime. I don't, they always say sickness is worse at night, but I don't know if that's a myth or what. But at nighttime is when I would feel the majority of the pain. And at first I thought, oh, well, these are extremely bad gas pains, because, gas can get pretty crucial for anybody,
And it's in that same area.
Yes. I was like, I'm fine, or I'm going to start my cycle, or, just the common things that come to your mind when you've got a stomachache, And so I brushed it off for about a week or two, but the pain just gradually got worse.
Yeah.
And had I probably gotten it checked before then, I might not would have been in the shape I was in when I did go to the ER. My pancreas probably wouldn't have been so bad, and I wouldn't have had to been pumped full of all the things.
Yeah.
Because I was pumped full of some things for that week I was here.
I bet you were.
It was
to try to get that inflammation down.
Oh, yeah. Potassium. I mean, all the things. It felt like people were sticking me every time I turned around.
I bet.
But I was like, okay, stick me. Say, stick it somewhere. I don't know. But yeah. So, yeah.
Well, and so many people do not understand, the importance of the function of the pancreas.
Oof.
And I mean, if you're diabetic, you probably understand more, because we tend to have issues anyway, but it's just, again, it's a crucial organ. You can't live without it. And man, when it is inflamed, your whole body feels it, because it helps process, breaking down the foods that you eat. And, as you talked about digestion, it really is like the core part of your digestive system is your pancreas. And so I'm so glad you finally went.
Yes.
Women, we brush it off.
Yeah, we are the caregivers.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I know I don't feel well, but
we don't. Okay. We're not the caretakers. We're the caregivers.
It'll be fine. Like, we'll be limping down the road, and we're just like,
absolutely.
Oh, it'll be fine. Like, I'll just drag my leg, and it's loosen my bra strap.
How's that? We'll just do whatever we got to do. I mean, it's and a mom. Being a mom too. You're just like, I'll put that on the back burner.
Yeah, or
I got time for this.
Yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time to go to the ER. I don't have time to go to the doctor.
Be off work.
Yeah, like all the things. But you know what? Do it.
Do it. Please do it.
Take the time. Be off work, especially to, like you mentioned, if you have kiddos, like you got to be there for your kiddos. Get it checked out, because it's important. You're important. We're important. Get it checked out. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today. I'll be honest, your story is super amazing. And all of Dr. Attili's patients just continue to blow our mind with just, one, your resilience and just how positive you are, and just really just helping us understand that process, because it's not a super common procedure that people talk about. And we want to make people more aware so they can make more informed health decisions.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm honored. That's the least I could do for Dr. Attili, because I'm telling you, that man is one of a kind.
Well, that's amazing. Well, you heard it here. We said it over and over. Not going to say it again because I already said it, or maybe I will. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. So go get it checked out. But you know what? Next month, I don't know who we're talking to, but I know it's going to be fantastic. So make sure you tune back in next month for our patient. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for today's episode of A View from the Bed, A Patient's Perspective. We hope that you found it helpful. We hope that it helped you make your healthcare decisions. We hope that it made you feel a little more comfortable with your own journey. And we hope that you'll join us next time.